Hey guys, I'm Geoff Fienberg, breaking down another week of PGA Tour action here on OddsChecker.com/US. We are doing the Zozo Championship this week, live from Sherwood Country Club in Thousand Oaks, California. This was supposed to be in Japan as our modified Asian swing continues. Just like last week, the CJ Cup was supposed to be in Las Vegas. Sorry, was supposed to be in South Korea, but we ended up in Las Vegas, Nevada. Sherwood Country Club, Thousand Oaks, California is where we are this week. And, well, we have a little more to go off of than last week at Shadow Creek in terms of actual PGA past results and events that could help us break this one down. Still not much for my liking. We've been here before. Tiger played, hosted events here, all-star exhibitions, it seems. That Greg Norman, team golf event before it moved to Florida was here. The Champions Tour plays here. So we have some things to go off of, but I don't know. I'm spoiled. I need, and I'm not even a big course history guy. I just like knowing an idea of the final score and how the sucker is going to play. That really is all I need. Helps me determine which type of golfer I want. And if I want to be bold, it really lets me establish how big of an ask that victory would be for somebody who isn't of the upper crust. Nonetheless, another exciting week on the PGA Tour. Being on the East Coast myself, I enjoyed the West Coast golf happening later, especially when the NFL is going to give you 2 4-o'clock games. Woof. I'd rather watch Kokrak versus Schauffele. Props to Kokrak. Props to everyone who cashed that. Full disclosure, beat down for me last week at the CJ Cup. It got ugly. It got ugly early. Like a little bit of life here and there from Rory Morikawa, but no one ever threatened to win nothing. Really annoying. It happens. This isn't football. We're not picking a game with one where only 1 or 2 people can win. I was going to say, we're picking 140-man events, but these ones seem to have 70 or 80. So I probably can't make that case. Nonetheless, things are going fine. Win a month. A win a month is really when I feel like I'm doing all I can. I mean, any more is gravy. No, not all I can. I feel like I can do more. Win a month is when I feel like we're doing the right things. And it's funny, my 2 wins with OddsChecker, one in August, one in September, were both the majors, Morikawa and Bryson. So October, we still got a couple more to go, and I'll get you, October. I will. Colin Morikawa. Did I mention par 72, 5 par 5s? Should be scoring, but it seems like it's a demanding track and where you put the golf ball. Again, I don't like it when we've never been here. And it doesn't seem like you can overpower this place. But I always seem to think you can overpower anywhere, these guys. There are a lot of dog legs, and Bryson isn't here. So we'll see how that plays. They say you can't overpower it, kind of like Murfield, which is a corollary, and we can get to there. Now I'm going to be quick because I wasted way too much time, and I don't want to restart because I feel some of what I did was really good. Like, sub, comment. You know the drill. Tell me who you think is going to win this sucker. Sub, so these will drop right into your feed. Like, support me. Morikawa, 22-1. I've complained that I don't like when we go to new places that I don't know about, but when we do that, you'll see me continue to back call Morikawa anytime I determine it's a fair price. 22-1 is the number. I've seen some 20s, and it could even be getting a little lower, but we're catching 22s right now. A few of them available. Get them before they're gone. Morikawa using that OddsChecker grid. Going to a new place. It's almost like a blind trust on a fair number. Like, I trust this guy to go up and win anywhere versus anybody. As a lot of people have mentioned, Jack Nicklaus design, comparisons to Murfield Village, 9 Sherwood champions, people that have won events on Sherwood. I guess what we're determining are the official events that have been played here. 4 of them are past Memorial winners. Winners at Memorial, Morikawa won the workday there this year. So I'm going to Morikawa. The irons, fantastic. I trust him as much as anybody. Like, when's this guy going to be nervous again on the golf course? Is that even possible? Like, maybe when we finally get to a Ryder Cup again. But yeah, I don't know. Last time we were in California, he won the tournament. Easy for me, fair number. Call Morikawa. Event that is hard to really break down in many ways, at least for me personally. Total trust there. I mentioned the Muirfield comp. If John Rahm is where you want to go, that very top of the board, he did win this year at Muirfield, the official Muirfield event on like the workday that Morikawa won, but you get what I'm going with. Rahm is the favorite, I believe. 10-1 is the consensus on OddsChecker. There are 9s available. Moving a little back. Almost made this Webb Simpson. Almost made this Webb Simpson. Almost made this Webb Simpson. If you like Webb Simpson, there's 20-1s available using that OddsChecker grid as low as 16. So make sure if you're betting Webb, you get it. I might regret it, but I pivoted to Patrick Reed here, guys. If Reed's in the fairway, Reed is live. That's how I look at it. Driving accuracy seems important here to be in the right spots. If we get into a little trouble, he's always got that creativity that I trust so much as anybody, and he's a closer, and I love him. It all starts with getting in the fairway. If I know Reed's in the fairway, I'm going to want to bet him. He was 8th in greens and regulation at Wentworth, an incredibly demanding track in terms of driving accuracy last week at the BMW, or 2 weeks ago, and was number 1 driving accuracy at Eastlake, a very be in the right spot sort of location. Enough for me. Reed's in the fairway. We're going to have some fun with Patrick Reed. That was a Webb Simpson pivot. I don't even like verbalizing that. So congratulations to you, Webb Simpson. Daniel Berger catching 37-1, guys. That's the high water mark using that OddsChecker grid. Big discrepancy because he's as low as 28 in some places here. So Dan Berger, 37-1. Berger time. This seems like way too high a number for a player of this skill set. He really came on as the week progressed last week in Las Vegas. I'm seeing a lot of the right signs, and I'm not going to lie. I hope this is a big middle finger to Augusta. Like, win the last big event before we go to the Masters that you are not invited to. That's its own show. Don't really want to do it here. Done it before. Not doing it here. I get it. I don't get it, but I get it. But it still bothers me. Daniel Berger, one last final hurrah. Although he could probably end up in Houston since he's not going to the Masters. 37-1 using that OddsChecker grid this week. I crossed out other picks I was going to make because I wasn't ready to make them. And I don't have a timer going, so I'm not really sure how long we've been rocking. So I got a few things to say. It's Tiger Week, guys. It's Tiger Week. 33-30 looking out there. If you want to bet Tiger, I believe Tiger can win here. That being said, I would worry if I was betting Tiger. Everything he's doing this time of year is about his Masters prep. So he could be like a little distracted because he hasn't been playing nearly as competitively as some of these other guys. But he's a world-class iron player. The driver and the putter have abandoned him, but I don't doubt he's been working. Great to see Tiger. Great to it's Tiger Week. We don't get them. I think since I've been doing OddsChecker, how many Tiger Weeks have we actually had? Like just the majors. So I'm sure I'm forgetting something. You know what I mean. Obviously played some FedEx Cup, clearly. Yeah, no. He's been around nonetheless. Tiger Week, if that's what you're into, 30-1 over on, you know what? I don't have it, but use it. OddsChecker grid, 33-1. I'll hate myself if Cantley wins more than Webb, because we've been betting Cantley the last couple weeks. He's a 30 with the 28s out there using that OddsChecker grid. Who else did I want to comment? Rory. Nice to see the Borgata new to the OddsChecker grid. Great to see OddsChecker as sports betting gains more prominence in the market here in the States. They keep updating the grids with the sites that are available to us now, and more numbers, more competition should equal to better numbers. So it's nice to see that. And the Borgata using that OddsChecker grid, posting a 14-1 on Rory, who finally has to roar, but I'm not betting that. Incredibly popular this week. Webb will be popular this week. I've spoken about him a bit. Bubba. This place suits Bubba. It feels like it could be a Bubba track. All the dog legs that they have here. Thought about Bubba. The number is too short and he's too popular. 35-1 using that OddsChecker grid. Yeah, I don't know. But he's hyper popular. And if he wins, I'll have missed the party. And if you follow me, you're going to miss that party. But I don't feel comfortable betting him at that number in this field strength in 2020. When I bash players, they win. Like I bashed Sergio. But did I just bash Bubba? I kind of took shots at Sergio, then he went on to win that event. Shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. You can see if I had to start holding my mic because it's been propped up by WrestleMania 6 VHS. Ouch. So I've just been holding my mic. But there is a three-man power, just a little three-man power pack right now. I'll be back with the prop picks later in the week tomorrow. Expect another outright ad from a bit farther down the board. I had it written here. I'm not ready to commit to it. I haven't fired on it, and I don't want to put it out in the orbit until I fire. But what I have fired on, Colin Morikawa 22-1 using that OddsChecker grid. Same as Patrick Reed 22-1, and Daniel Berger 37-1. Those are the picks I have made right now for the Zozo Championship. I'm Geoff Fienberg. I'll be back later in the week with props. Like, sub, comment. Tell me who you're betting this week at the Zozo. And don't forget to check out my props video later in the week, as well as an NFL DFS commentary I'll be making for our friends here at OddsChecker/US. I'm out, friends. See you next time.